Hi, it's Dan from Rose Awnings, and today we're going to be talking about the Isabella Buddy. So we've got it on display here in the Rose Awning showroom. It's shown on a Tula Omnistore 6300 awning. It's shown as the sides and the front panel, although you can buy these separately. This is a new room for us, and we are predominantly Tula dealers. We've decided to take this product on because it ticks a lot of boxes that we didn't have in our range. But moving through to the Buddy, we've got what they call an isocryl fabric, which is an acrylic fabric, which is breathable, very hard wearing, something that will withstand a lot of UV. So this is a touring fabric, but it can also be used as like a seasonal fabric. The Buddy attaches to the awning with the use of carbon fibre poles. There's only 2 poles that actually hold this room together. So in terms of ease of use, this is something that's really easy to put up. Really easy to take down, and it does give you a very well sealed space. So this is something that will fit vans, motorhomes, caravans, pretty much anything, with the exception of smaller vans like VWs, Ford Transit Customs, that type of thing. But moving into the Buddy, you can see there's lots of ventilation. So you've got ventilation at the top, you've got ventilation underneath. You've got plenty of options for doorways. We're actually showing the curtains and the carpet in this model, but those 2 things are optional. What you do get as a package, you get the sides and the front if you choose to have it. Most people do. We don't sell a lot of sides on their own. You get the high floor mud wall, which does give you a lot of scope. So if you are looking to change your van at some point, this Buddy will likely fit your new van. Like I said, it's vans, caravans, motorhomes. The official height for the Buddy is, I believe, 245 to 275, although there is a degree of movement on that. That's just what Isabella recommend. If you do want those specifics, please get in touch and we can advise you further. In terms of features, we've actually got zip doorways. So this whole front panel can be zipped down. You can use this veranda bar all the way across if you wanted to. We're actually showing it on half the panel here. You can use that veranda bar on the side panels as well. It's carbon fibre, the same as what you have to support the side panels. You've got a triangulated panel at the back. So rather than big heavy poles, you've actually got this nice triangulated fabric. So you can put suckers on the side of the van if there's space for those to fit. The Buddy doesn't come supplied with a skirt, so if that's something you want, I did another video on how to fit a motorhome skirt, so that's something that's quite important to a lot of people. So I've mentioned about the veranda pole, the doors, I've mentioned about the ventilation. There are other features on this room, like a additional beading on the outside. So just there, you can actually hang a sunshade straight off the side. And if you want, you could even use canopy poles on it just to lift it up a little bit more, but most people just angle it out and there's guys that come to the floor. There's a lot of modularity with this room, so you don't actually have to have the whole thing up. It will fit just one side or 2 sides in the front. And like we're showing on this particular awning, we're not actually fitting it end to end. You do have magnets on the top of the panels, and when the awning fits to the one end, you've actually got those magnets to trap the fabric to the bar. Really clever. When they're not in use, like now, they go onto there. So you've got 3 of those in total. Most people, and from experience, most people do go for the full size. It's not always possible because there's a few limited sizes of the Buddy. I believe they're always introducing new sizes, but most of the time you can go end to end. If you don't go end to end, it does leave you this nice porch on the end, so you could potentially put something else here. There are other panels you can put in, so if you wanted like a bit of a porch area, you can do that. The doors can zip out completely, so you could have a nice big archway. Obviously this all rolls up and everything. The pegging on this room is really, really clever. So it's adjustable, you get a big long strap, so you can see how low this Buddy actually is, and this will go up much higher if need be. But this pegging is adjustable, and once you've set it, it's set up, you don't need to do it again. Really clever. These straps, they do tell you to cut, but I tend to leave them the full length. There's no reason to cut them, you just tuck them underneath. On each of the doors you've got ties, and these come in a little separate bag, so they are replaceable if you do lose them. The ventilation on the outside, so this particular one is zipped all the way around, so there's no way that water can get in here. It also has 2 pegging points, so if you want to keep the ventilation throughout the room and it is raining, you can, if you want, peg that down at an angle. So that's quite a nice feature. Isabella also sell some special snap eyes that go over these, so if you do put any kind of rope or anything to those, it doesn't damage the actual eyelet. So really nice feature. You can obviously roll that up too, and same with that one, you've got ties to roll this one up. So all in all, the Buddy is a very versatile room, and it fits really nicely to vans that have got a curved side, it fits nice to caravans, fits nice to motorhomes. We do find it fits to the roof mounted awnings the best, because they are tucked out of the way and everything sits in really nicely. But yeah, just wrapping this up now. This is the Buddy. If you want to learn any more information, drop us a message, give us a call, and we can talk you through everything. But yeah, Dan from Rose Awnings, thanks for watching.